side to the end of the bike lane as far as the construction goes and turn around and head back. Can't waste weather like this. I think we've had 2 sunny days in a row this year, maybe one other time. Oh, it's nice. I think it's like 17 degrees or something.
Said it's hot as shit here in the south.
Yeah, we've had some crazy bad weather. It's been raining all 2022. Like literally raining all of 2022. The weather right now, this is absolutely perfect. Holy crap. Yeah, that's insane. This is perfect. You can be in shorts and you can be in long sleeve or shorts and short sleeve, and it's just warm enough that you're not getting crazy sweaty. 38.8. That's horrible.
And that's right now at 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's bad at 8 p.m. Oh. It should never be 38, but if it is, that should be like noon or something. Kind of going out of my way. This is the wrong way.
Said, hey, from Northern Ontario, ride safe.
Hey, Sapapak, how's it going? Holy. Pokebot. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am riding out of my way to use bike lanes that were just built. So people can't say, they built those damn bike lanes and no one ever uses them. I can get video footage evidence of people actually in the bike lane.
Cookiebus said, look at those bike lanes, custom. Stopapus said, love your technology set up on the bike. You will have to go over it one day.
No problem. Yeah, they just redid this road and they narrowed the road, so all the drivers are freaking out because the road is now a few feet narrower, and then they put protected bike lanes on either side. And it's flipping beautiful. But people who drive are like losing their minds. Yeah, it's nice. Like, you don't have to worry.
Properly done. Not like lanes out here where it's just shoulder.
Yeah. Well, I have to give it to the city. They do a good job. So anytime they have to redo like the road, this is usually what they've been doing. But the problem is there's a lot of not connected bike lanes. So like this one's awesome, but it just like ends.
Hagen Dodge said, hey, Zamarize. Hagen Dodge said, how are you?
Hey, Hagen. Really loving your pictures on Instagram. They're like super awesome. Yeah.
Brendan said thanks, Samurai. I appreciate it a lot. Brendan said been really cracking it in.
Well, it's funny, most of your Instagram pictures, like I look at them and I'm like thinking it's like normal stuff, but you do a good job framing everything. Well, that was the end of the bike lane. Now we're heading back.
Spooky Butt said have a good ride. Sure. I gotta get some food.
Thanks, Spooky. Thanks for the raid. Have a good evening. Oh, dude's going wrong way on the one-way bike lane. I'll forgive parents with kids if they're going the wrong way in the bike lane, but adults should know better. Oh, there's some wind.
Shopify said wish my city did that. They are trying though.
Well, it's tough. It's a tough new way of thinking because everyone that drives hates it. And there's so much hate on like social media about all these bike lanes. But I think the biggest problem is in North America, people view cycling as a hobby. It's what kids do. And then when you get your driver's license, all you do is drive.
Dog said people love to hate cyclists.
Yeah.
Dog said it's ridiculous.
But it's like, no, man, cycling is not a hobby. Yes, it is a hobby, but I'm using it to get to and from work. It's just, it's not, people aren't grown up. Like in Europe, everyone's like, yeah, everyone freaking rides everywhere. See, there's another cyclist in the bike lane. They're getting used. And that's the biggest problem is you're not going to get more people to ride.
But people here will drive to a place that's 5 minutes walk.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally. And you're not going to get more people to ride if you don't put the infrastructure in. Because up until this bike lane, you're riding like on the side of a highway with frickin' rigs and cars doing 10 times faster than you are. Like, who wants to ride like that? Oh, I'm timing these lights good. Now this is the E&N trail that parallels the train tracks. This should be gone. Actually, Dimitri, you have some crazy bike lanes. I've seen your disappearing ending lanes. It is pretty hilly here too, so it's tough for some people to get out, but with e-bikes and that now becoming really popular, it's easier for everybody. I don't know how the mic comes through, but is there like much wind noise? Because it's really windy.
Says there are so many roads here that have 5 meters or more of grass between sidewalk and road would make for a great bike lane. Citrus said you sound super clear.
Oh, that's good. As all I can hear is wind. And I'm thinking, man, this is crazy. Well, it's not much harder.
Said just some guy complaining about wind.
Yeah, just because. Oh my God, you guys, it's so windy. You won't even believe it. But yeah, like if they're doing road work, it doesn't take much more effort to put in, you know, a 7-foot wide bike path. A motorbike has a super loud stereo. It's like so great. I was planning on riding longer, but I had to take my bike into the bike shop and have them inspect something for me. And I just wanted them to take a quick look, but they decided to do a super thorough job and take everything apart. I'm like, oh, you're gonna take the whole thing apart right now? Oh, okay, sure.
Said they redid a sidewalk 3 times for other construction at the end of Hydro Trail that connects to a bike lane and still didn't cut a ramp down. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, and they spent 3 times like ripping it up and redoing it, and that guy almost wasn't gonna stop. Oh, it felt so effortless riding the other way, even though this way is more downhill. Hey, Stop a Buck, thanks for stopping by. But the verdict on my bike was the crank most likely won't fall off. That's all I wanted to hear. Yeah, well, the crank, it's bonded together, so it's like 2 parts are glued. I guess it's called glue, epoxy or whatever. And I think the bond between the 2 parts is breaking. because there's a little bit of play in the crank. But I took it apart all yesterday.
Said, do you have the fancy Ultegra that explodes?
No, it's like an Easton crank. I do have Ultegra that explodes though. Mine hasn't exploded. I'm waiting for the day that it does explode. But when I took it apart yesterday, I'm like, everything's tight except for the bond. You can actually see it moving. So I took it into the shop. Shout out to Rock City Cycles. And they took it completely apart again. And the guy's like, yep, looks like the bond is coming apart. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to turn that way. Buying all these sort of expensive, lightweight parts, and I'd rather just things last for longer. Like, they can be heavier. I don't really care anymore. Well, I should say that. I care a little bit. I don't care as much as I used to care. Like, who cares if my bike... Oh, you can totally get tie cranks. Like, if my bike weighs a pound more, who really cares? I'm like 40 pounds overweight. Having my bike as a pound lighter makes no difference. It's windy enough, I have text-to-speech on, but I can't really understand what text-to-speech is saying. Like, I can hear the speakers making noise, but so they wrote down my serial number of the cranks, and I'm going to send it into the manufacturer. I'm pretty sure they're well out of warranty, but the guy said, you never know. Some companies out there still stand behind their product even if it's out of warranty. So I had good luck with Wahoo. Wahoo has amazing customer service for warranty stuff. I mean, stuff shouldn't break, but if it does break, it's excellent when, you know, they at least take care of you. Yeah, well, it's funny, when you look the cranks up online, it happens to a lot of people. I mean, I guess it's like a flaw in the design, like especially the Shimano ones. Hey, Butteray, thanks for the follow. The Shimano ones, like, that's catastrophic failure. Like, the failure on these cranks, it's like a slow failure. Like, you're like, oh, I think they're breaking, but I'm still gonna ride on them for months before they really break. Where the Shimano ones is you stand up to go for a sprint and then your crank just disintegrates. And then Shimano, they're hard asses and they're like, we don't warranty anything. Like my Wahoo trainer, it was way out of warranty, and they gave me a new one. Yeah, I could imagine that would happen faster on a trainer as well. Like, you're sweating all over. I've seen videos or pictures of guys with like their bars just collapse. Like, you don't realize you're sweating so much and the sweat's going into like your bar tape and just totally corroding the crap out of your handlebars. And then you go to we don't really notice it too, because what happens is, like, you'd feel your bars and they would dry off, but it's just like salt water, sweat underneath the bar tape. Going downhill here, I'm gonna actually have to pedal into the wind. Yeah, I don't think in general gluing parts together is the best idea. I need like dead cats for my helmet straps to deflect the wind noise out of my ear. It's ruining my enjoyment of the ride.
You might just agree an offset would be worth it if you race or have money.
It's like all I can hear is like roaring wind. Maybe I should stop plucking my ear hair. Just let it grow out. Big ear afros. This happens when you get older. And more hair growing in places.
You see there are small clips you can put on the straps and it's supposed to help.
Oh, is there? I have to look those up. Yeah, just like if I put my hand by my strap and it deflects the wind a little bit, it's just nice and silent. I feel like I have to yell.
That even if you put your finger where the straps are, it helps a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I was like, Yeah, it makes a big difference. It's not really a huge issue, but it just gets annoying after a while. I was riding with earbuds in, and that would dampen the wind noise, but I don't really like riding with earbuds because you can't hear enough. If I was on my road bike, I'd be getting blown around with like the deep aero wheels. You need a 3D printer, and then you could like 3D print little wind deflectors. This is like amazing. Getting all the green lights, not having to wait. Hey, Presto, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the afternoon commute. Just making my way home on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon.
How's the island today?
Oh, it is amazing. It has been sunny for 2 days in a row. And this is perfect bike riding weather. It's just warm enough. Oh man, someone is barbecuing. I smell steaks. There is some steak cooking going on. Smells good. Oh, that was fast. You usually have to wait forever at this light.
Fresh Groundskeeper Faith said I cooked some pork butt in the smoker today.
Oh man, that sounds good. I have a roast I think I'm going to do this weekend.
Fresh Groundskeeper Faith said I'm surprised I'm not in a food coma at the moment.
So much pork butt. Oh, like dragon boat practice going on out there.
Pressdown Superface said we have a dragon boat parade here in Oriental NC at New YY years.
Oh, I used to go on it. They do practices like twice a week, years and years ago. I just don't have the time anymore. It was a good workout. It's like a big charity thing.
Pressdown Superface said never done it. We used to keep the sailboat in Oriental and we would see them often when we would disembark.
Yeah, it's a good upper body because when you paddle, you kind of twist a little bit too, so totally works your abs. It's nice to get out in the water and go for a paddle too.
Pressdown Superface said I'm working these apps trying to keep the turtle head from poking from all this food.
Yeah.
Pressdown Superface said lol, good timing.
Busy down here today.
Pressdown Superface said I'm sure that mom was like, did that man see?
Yeah. All I heard was turtlehead.
Pressdown Superface said did that man's phone just say, turtle head poking?
Yeah, exactly. All the people are walking in the bike side. This right side is for bikes and wheeled vehicles only. Luckily, the text-to-speech is the voice is a very respectable sounding lady. A robot lady.
Pressdown Superface said oh I can fix that.
Cycling mayhem. Everyone's going everywhere.
Pressdown Superface said wow, no respect for oncoming traffic.
Yeah, it gets super narrow in that spot. Not enough room for one bike. bike lanes.
Press down Superface said how far are you from the ferry?
Like the ferry to Vancouver ferry. I think it's about 2 kilometers that way. Well, one of the 2 ferries. The ferry that's 2 kilometers that way goes to Horseshoe Bay.
Press down Superface said yeah, HC does a great job with bike compared to here.
This is another bike lane that everyone that drives a car hates.
Press down Superface said which horse did you take to the office today?
This is my cross bike slash commuter slash gravel bike. The other bike never comes off the off the trainer ever. It's like the trainer bike now. This bike in general is more fun to ride. It's a little less aggressive. It's more comfortable with the bigger tires. And it's not really that much slower than the road bike.
In my Korean said you mean they want 2 lanes for all this traffic.
Well, it's funny, what most of the drivers are concerned with is that they made the road narrower. And you get some of the comments on Facebook and social media are hilarious because the road is still built to like Ministry of Transport standards. Like a rig with a 50-foot trailer.
Superface said I have an aluminum gravel bike I use outdoors mostly. I'm still debating on what my real road bike will be.
Yeah, that's. So I mean, like all these roads are built to a standard. They all have like, you could drive a tractor trailer with like a 50-foot bed on the back. And then you get these people and they're like, oh my gosh, my mirrors almost touched another car. But then if you actually like took a picture, they're probably like 9 feet away from that car.
Said people have a hard time turning my little street. People always cut the corner.
Yeah, if people have a tough time going down like a 2-lane road without their mirrors coming close to another car, they should probably not be driving. Like look, here's a bus going through the lane. The bus has plenty of room.
Hey, your wheel's spinning.
Was that guy saying my wheels were spinning? Yeah, they are spinning. He was right. Had to check there.
C-Micro Kuprianov said, but it's tiny. What about the massive Corolla?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, well.
Press down Superface said Brava is observant.
Yeah. This is the like most beautiful part of town and also the sketchiest part of town. This is where all like the people with mental health issues and drug problems hang out. Oh crap, I can't go this way because the bridge is the bridge is
Press down
blocked.
Superface said I couldn't tell those wheels were spinning until he told me.
That's what I
Kuprianov said I had a bus pass me no problem and someone in a tiny SUV honked at me.
Yeah, well exactly. Like there's so much room. People just like to complain. One person's complaint that made me laugh was they would really like to buy an e-bike, but
Superface said I got hit by a car in front of my house turning into my driveway.
they had to choose between buying an e-bike or eating for the month. But then at the same time, they had a car. So it was like, that argument made no sense. What?
Superface said e-bike.
You got hit by a car right in front of your house? Wonder why the bridge is closed over there. It's like my shortcut. Oh, I think.
Superface said yeah, turning into my driveway. Student who was turning onto my road and trying to beat another car never saw me.
Yeah, because bikes are invisible. They're not, you can't see them when they ride.
Press down Superface said, was it open this AM?
No, it was closed this morning too. It looks like they're resurfacing it, but it's just a nicer shortcut to get to the other bike lane. Cuts out a bit more traffic. It could have used for a resurfacing. It was pretty rough.
Superface said enjoy the rest of your ride, Brothar. I think I'm gonna go take a lap around the neighborhood myself to work off some of this twine.
Sounds good. Make sure you go to the bathroom before you go, because you know what happens as soon as you leave the house. You're gonna poop your pants.
Press down Superface said low.
Almost missed the bike lane. popping wheelies. Oh,
Text speech enabled.
starting climb. Ooh-wee. The part's always horrible. The part's so steep.
I just noticed your map isn't moving.
Isn't it? That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, it says 0 records published. One, there we go. Just in time for the stream to end. Thanks for letting me know.
Said, well, you better read the ride.
Yeah, all the way back to the start. Turn around.
Dimitri Kuprianov said, do you even turn on Strava for these?
Yeah, I put this on Strava. Otherwise, did it even happen? Pull over in the shade here and shut things down. Oh. Is anyone else on?
Dimitri Kuprianov said, have a good one, see you around.
Sounds good. Let's go say hi to Peloton. He's doing some Zwifting.
Dimitri Kuprianov said, I have Power Karma doing 2 laps in a race.
Oh, let's go see that. Slash raid Power Karma.
Kuprianov said, go.
All right. Dimitri, thanks for stopping by.
Dimitri Kuprianov said, peace out, y'all. Text to speech disabled.